we're back with the last round of this tournament, I do believe. And we are beginning with Brian Jin versus Silas. Brian Jin has a companion, Giganta, so it begins the game revealed in a different zone. He plays turn 1 into a Lana War Elves that he drew. He has mutagenic growth, scale up, and giant growth. Oh my goodness, this is a... Ooh. Attacks for 1. Down comes a Gifted Aetherborn, Death Touch Lifelink. Okay. We see another Lana War Elf. So basically, all this deck is looking to do is get out a creature and then pump it as large as it can to get it through. That's nasty. Alright, yeah, so he has to sacrifice 1 to the Gatekeeper. Oh, there is a Listener Elf. He can do it with Infect. Oh, the Listener Elf goes down. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of shuffling of the lands and the creatures on the field. Right here, we are going to see a Underworld Connections go down on the land. Now he can tap to add another card, and it looks like he's trying to draw some cards here. Oh, we get another Glistener Elf come down for Brian. Sending an attack in with the Lana War Elves. I do believe, no. Or tapping it for mana. Not sure. Either way, Silas's turn. Silas is untapped. Silas is going to play out an Omnixilus. He is going to -3 it to destroy one of the Glistener Elves, making it even harder for Brian to get through. Oh boy. That is a lot of power. He just needs a little bit of trample. He has paid 5 to put, or 3 to put Gigantha in his hand too. And more pump effects. More draw. Taking down to 19. It's a lot of swamps in play. There is another Aetherborn. Gifted Aetherborn. He knows all he wants is blockers. So he definitely Silent Blood to draw 2 cards. Looks like he's going to Blood Chief Thirst on the Glistener Elf. And they go to game 2. I'm pretty sure Brian just gave it up knowing that he was done with that game because he couldn't get his Glistener Elf through that turn. But that is scary. Oh, think how much damage he can do so quickly. So right now they're going to be sideboarding up. Brian Jen's already shuffled their deck and ready to go. Silas went ahead and shuffled their deck. And here we are. Game 2. Only 5 minutes into it. Again, Gigantha is revealed on Brian's side. And we go ahead and draw our hands. And they were revealed to me. Maybe. If the players remember. So we get a forest from Brian into a Glistener Elf. We get a swamp from Silas. Nothing. Then we get another forest from Brian. A swing into the red zone with Glistener Elf. Or not. Yeah. And an Ichor Claw Mirror the next turn. Well, he should have one infect counter on him. There we go. Those are the infect counters here. So Glistener Elf, Ichor Claw Mirror, which is a nasty little thing. Here we get an Aetherborn, get that Aetherborn come down. The Ichor Mirror Claw will want to swing into that. It just can. It becomes a 3/3 if it becomes blocked. A lot of shuffling of the lands. He's deep in the tank. I guess he's trying to figure out if he can win this turn. He can attack favorably, as far as I know. Here comes in the Ichor Claw Mirror, and the Ichor Claw Mirror only. Attacks, blocks. Both of them die. Plays second Ichor Claw Mirror. Passes turn. Here we see a third swamp from Silas into a Gatekeeper, making him choose and sacrifice a creature. I can imagine the Glistener Elf's going to go down. Yep, as I predicted. Now it's on to Brian's turn. Brian goes in, swings in with the Ichor Claw Mirror. Silas, presumably... He's in the tank, and I don't blame him. Does he block here, or does he just go ahead and take it and see what happens? Well, it looks like he took it, and the second thing to come down was a Llanowar Elf. That's not as scary as we would think. Then we have a fourth swamp coming down. Into a Lash Wraith, which is a living weapon, which gets +1/+1 for each swamp he controls. And it comes into play with a 0/0 black germ on it. Right now it's a 4/4. It looks like he swings with his 2/2 straight into Brian. Looks like Brian takes it. Brian untaps. And casts an Apostle's Blessing for protection from black, presumably. Scale up, making it a 6/4. And then Mightable Corrosive, giving it a +4/+4 for 10 damage. It looks like Brian is going to be able to knock out Silas in one hit here. And it looks like we're going to go to another game. Hand art shuffled up. Gigantha is revealed on Brian's side. What a comeback from Brian from that game. Definitely looked like he wasn't gaining traction. Then all of a sudden came out with the wham. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. That was pretty interesting. So this will be our third game to see who wins. Should be starting anytime now. They haven't revealed their hands to me, but as you can see, I can spectate because I know what their decks do. Even without their hands being revealed, it's surprising me and you. It's kind of fun. But it looks like we got a mulligan down to 6. And start off with a Barrymore to play tapped. 5 cards in hand. That's awful. Brian Jane goes ahead and plays the Forest into Alana Elf. Untap on Silas' side. Silas gets a mountain or a swamp into play with his Barrymore. Here comes Brian. Brian plays another Forest. This goes into a Glistener Elf, and that is all. Or that is not all. We see a Victim of the Night on the Glistener Elf. Destroy target non-vampire, non-werewolf, non-zombie creature. Then we see an Underworld Connections onto a swamp. No point in protecting that life total if your opponent's planning on killing you with Infect. Speaking of Infect, here comes down an Ickermere. All of them things are in a half. See, if they get blocked, they get +2/+2. They have Infect. Looks like we are drawing into a Flame Tendrils to try and kill both the Llanowar Elves and the Ickermere. See a giant growth on the Ickermere. That'll make it a 4/4 until end of turn. So it'll get -2/-2 and be a 2/2 and survive this. Exiled the Llanowar Elves because it died. It was a 1/1 because this exiles instead of letting it go to the graveyard. Next, we see the Ickermere become scale up to a 6/4 and get Mata Okoroja for that 10 punch. Oh, that 10 punch is coming in. Oh no! Silas is tapped out. Does he have any tricks? We're gonna find out, but I think that's gonna be game. And Silas is drawing his cards, revealing some on the table. Gurmag Anglers, Mutilates, Blood Chief's Thirst, Swamps. It just wasn't enough to get there, I think. And I do believe that is all for that table. Now we'll find out if that's all the rounds. I was told yes, but maybe no. We'll find out if this is the end of the tournament. I'll let you know who the winner is in a second. That's all I really need to know. But this round is over. This round is totally over. And it looks like Brian Jen might be our winner today. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the final standings yet. We still have tournaments out. We're still waiting on tables. What we're going to do is we're going to cut it here, and I may put the tournament results in the description below. I'm going to talk to Tyler about editing in, how you edit in to embed links and stuff in YouTube and get it all done up professional for you guys. All right, well, that's it. My name's Will from Magic the Friendly Tavern in association with Tyler and the Homebrew crew. I thank you all for watching this. Happy pack pulls, and as always, happy games.